this is Tata, and welcome to a Wrestling Time Post Show. It is Saturday, June 15, 2024, and tonight I'll be reviewing WWE Clash at the Castle, but I'm not alone. Joining me for this review is none other than Michael 101591.
Hi, Datilla. Hi, guys. Oh, wrong show. I'm sorry.
Now you're just parodying the learning tree.
The boring tree. But that's for another time.
How are you doing?
I am doing good.
I apologize. Apologies for the late review, but I was really busy today, so I barely just got time to do this review today.
Hey, that's fine. It's okay.
Well, let's talk about this main event because, as we all know, 2 years ago, Drew McIntyre was screwed by Solo Sikoa. And he, earlier this year, he got his WrestleMania moment. So I kind of thought that maybe Drew McIntyre was going to get his moment in Scotland. I thought he was going to do that. But that did not happen. CM Punk, being the menace that he is, screwed Drew McIntyre. I mean, during the main event, the ref got knocked down. And then all of a sudden, but I like the way they did it. All of a sudden, you see someone coming down in a ref shirt. You don't see who it is. They're counting, but then they stop counting.
Nice.
And then
that was a nice camera shot.
Yeah, it was. And then all of a sudden it turns around and it's CM Punk. And he low blows Drew McIntyre, allowing Damian Priest to retain. Oh my God. If the cameras would have kept rolling, I bet you Damian Priest would have been upset.
Oh, yeah, he would have been. But after the show was over on WWE's social media, Drew McIntyre went nuts. He was like grabbing the ref saying, "Oh, what? How did he get in here?" So he was grabbing the ref. He was shouting at Corey Graves, saying, "Oh, did you know about this? Did you know about this?" And then he was just going ballistic out at ringside.
I think that this is very going to set up Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk probably at SummerSlam.
I think so too.
Daniel says, "Wow, what a Saturday for WWE Clash at Castle, Mission Pro Wrestling. Some relevant to new champions crowned in Scotland for history maker Izzy Moreno." Oh, okay. Congrats to Izzy. But yeah, this feud is gonna be incredible. I cannot wait. I'm all for it.
And the build has been amazing for this.
Yeah, especially for the fact that CM Punk was injured for the majority of it. It was like it's been awesome.
I agree. Like when I did my predictions, I said, I think Drew McIntyre was going to win it since it's in his home country. But then I had two different scenarios. The first scenario, which I said, Drew McIntyre winning the World Heavyweight Championship, or the second scenario, CM Punk cost Drew McIntyre. And so we all know which scenario WWE went with.
Yeah, CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre the world title in his home country. Oh, that had to sting.
And everybody there in Scotland was booing the hell out of Punk. They were middle fingering Punk. The Scotland crowd there was pissed.
Oh, can you blame them? Of course they were.
Because Drew McIntyre had his home country all on his back.
I think that this more than likely means it's going to be Damian Priest versus Gunther at SummerSlam for the world title.
Yes. I think so too.
For Drew McIntyre, Clash at Castle is cursed. Yeah, it is. That's for sure. But overall, I thought this was a pretty decent main event.
I thought it was a very good match as well. It was very entertaining. And McIntyre and Priest gave it all they got. A lot of good wrestling here from the both of them. Good spots here. Good spots in the match.
I agree. I really liked when Drew McIntyre bounced Damian Priest off the announce table and then sent him into the Prime Station.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So I have to question, I wonder what's next for Damian Priest. Obviously he's going to have a short feud for Money in the Bank before he gets to Gunther at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think at SummerSlam, Gunther is going to win the title, and then that'll lead to Damian Priest, going babyface. I think that SummerSlam, the Judgment Day, is going to cost Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship, and that'll lead to Gunther becoming the new champion.
Or Gunther will get screwed at SummerSlam, and he'll win the title in Bash at Berlin.
That's another scenario I could see.
Yep. But overall, this was a great main event.
Also, after the show was over on social media, when Samantha Irvin was like, "Thank you everybody for attending Clash at the Castle," they booed the hell out of that ending. Like even after Punk went backstage, Drew McIntyre went backstage, the crowd felt like they got screwed out of seeing Drew McIntyre lose.
Well, yeah, they were pissed. Did anybody catch the QR code at Clash at Castle giving a warning to the
Yes.
I did. It was during the Sami Zayn matches he was making his entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So Clash at Castle kicked off with the interesting choice of the I Quit match for the WWE title, Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles and both Cody Rhodes got busted open during this. I thought this was a good match. I was surprised, but we didn't get any interference from the OC or Me Chin. I kind of thought, I don't know if you saw our predictions, but I kind of thought that they were going to do what Josh had predicted. I thought that they were going to have, Meechin pull up behind Mama Rhodes and force Cody Rhodes to say, I quit.
I knew that wasn't going to happen. I'm glad that it went, that they had a one-on-one match without any interference. It was pretty shocking to have this match start off the show. This could have been, in the middle portion of the show, but I am really glad that, they got this match done and over with because it was a very good match. A lot of good spots in the match from, the guys, from Cody and also Styles.
Mama Rhodes slapping AJ Styles.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Mama Rhodes with those slaps.
Yeah. But I feel like, okay, who did this? Seriously.
That made me laugh when that came up. I was like, "Oh wow, Cody's the new women's tag team champion." Somebody
Yes.
in the production truck messed up.
Mm-hmm. The finish to this reminded me of John Cena versus JBL from their I Quit match at Judgment Day 2005, where John Cena was about to hit JBL with the muffler, but JBL said I quit, and he still hit him. When, Cody Rhodes was about to hit AJ Styles with those steel steps, AJ Styles quit, but he still got hit. So it reminded me of that finish.
Me too. That was a really good match there with JBL and John Cena. I remember watching that, and it was just a very great match, very bloody, but it was definitely an entertaining match.
That's been my favorite I Quit match that I saw. At least either Cody Rhodes or AJ Styles having a bragging rights last man standing moment where Pyro went off. Yep. Now, very interesting. At the end, you had Cody Rhodes walk up to the top of the ramp, and Sylvester Cole was behind him. And the Bloodline attacked Cody, and then Randy Orton and Kevin Owens came out to back up Cody. But if you paid attention to Randy Orton's face, he was eyeballing that title.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Cody's next feud is either with the Bloodline or Randy Orton.
Well, I think that the next feud would possibly be, the Bloodline. Maybe you get Cody, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens taking on Sol Sikoa, Tonga Lioa, and Tama Tonga. I think that's possibly where this is going to go.
I can see that happening at Money in the Bank. I think that's going to be the Money in the Bank match.
One spot that I want to mention is that awesome spot where Cody ended up throwing the chair at Styles, and Styles went back through the table. That was a very great spot there.
Oh, and he's setting up for the phenomenal forearm.
Yeah.
The Cody Rhodes throws it. Yeah, that was a cool, really great spot. I like that spot too.
And the stuff with the handcuffs, that was pretty cool as well.
I wasn't expecting the handcuffs when he got that bag. I was like, oh my god, he bought out thumbtacks.
I knew it wasn't going to be thumbtacks. I mean, this is WWE we're talking about. This is not AEW where, in a match like that, they're always using thumbtacks and, something different.
Daniel says, I'm sensing Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at SummerSlam more likely. I could see that happening.
Possibly,
yeah.
it was a good match.
It was. So next we had the triple threat match for the women's tag titles. This was the Unholy Union versus Shayna Baszler and Zoey Starks versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. This match,
Snoozer of a match.
this was an okay match. But there was quite a few botches in here. Did Jade botch when Shayna Baszler had her in that camel clutch?
Yes.
She botched, right? Because it looked like she tapped.
She tapped like that, but Jessica Carr, who was the referee, did not even see that.
Mm-hmm.
So if she would have saw that, they would have won the titles.
And she also botched the springboard too.
That was hilarious. That's the spot that everybody online is talking about. How she ended up getting the tag. She jumped. She was going for that on the other rope, and then she just slipped and fell on her face, fell on the canvas.
Stuff. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. It's not Jade's fault. It's not at all. It happens. Even that botch tapped out, but it's not her fault.
Yeah, and then everybody online's going, "Oh, Jade can't wrestle."
She can. I think she's improved. Like I said, it happens. It's just that since she's still, I don't want to say she's still green, but like because she's still, still learning the WWE style.
I feel like now she still has the same, charismatic moves that she had in AEW, but it's gonna take time for Jade to get better.
Yeah, I definitely. With time, she will get better. So it's okay. Now, Isla Dawn stole the victory from Jade and Bianca. Jade and Bianca did all the work at the end, and Isla Dawn pretty much took the victory. And the Unholy Union won. And I really thought it was sweet that the Unholy Union celebrated with their families. I didn't know that Alba Fire's mom passed away just a couple days before Clash at Castle, so I can't imagine what
her mother passed away last month. The news just broke out this week. I read in one article it said she passed away last month, but I guess they kept the news hidden, and it was released. This week about Alba Fire's mom.
Oh, I can't imagine what she must have been going through. Having
you saw the emotion in her face, like when she was in the barricade. She did that for her mom.
Yeah. I can't imagine that, but she deserved it. I'm not even mad at the Unholy Union one here.
No, I'm not mad at it as well. I mean, I thought it was a good decision, but at the same time, it was kind of like a sympathy win because of Alba Fire losing her mom.
Oh, well, we don't know that. We don't know that. It could have been that maybe they were always planned to win the titles.
Yeah, but I don't see them being the champs for that long.
Yeah, I don't see it either. I think Jade and Bianca will probably get those titles back.
Yes,
unless this 100%. Happens, which will lead to Jade, Cargill, and Bianca breaking up to a feud. I think it's too early.
No, it's too early for that.
It's too early for that. You have to do that towards WrestleMania season. It's way too early to break them up.
That would be one storyline that they got planned for next year.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So next we get the IC title match: Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn. This was a really good match.
I thought it was a very good match as well.
So I was waiting for Otis to turn on Chad Gable here. I wanted him to deck Chad Gable.
Yeah, we knew that the outcome was going to happen here, with Otis turn on Chad Gable.
Otis, I guess you could say Otis did turn on Chad because he walked away with Maxine, which allowed Sami Zayn to hit a Chad Gable with the Huluba kick. But that stare that Chad Gable had at Sami, I think we're going to see Chad Gable dump the dead weight in Alpha Academy.
Oh, of course. This is going to lead to Chad Gable, lining with the Creed Brothers. He's going to bring the Creed Brothers in along with Ivy Nile, and then that'll be your new Alpha Academy. So that's the way I see it going.
That's how I see it going too. And you know what? I had Chad Gable winning this, but after thinking about it, it makes the most sense. Remember, Chad Gable lost to Gunter for the IC title the first time.
Yes.
In his hometown in front of his wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
So
That made his daughter cry.
And made his daughter cry. So I was thinking, it's like, it makes sense that Sami Zayn won because I feel like the next time Chad Gable faces Sami Zayn, it's going to be at Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And Chad Gable's going to steal the title from Sami Zayn in front of his wife and his family.
Yes. So at Money in the Bank, it's going to be Chad Gable's time to be champion.
Yup. The heat that Chad Gable's going to get by doing that.
It's going to be good. It's going to be, good amount of heat.
Daniel says, I thought this match was going to have a DQ victory. I could see why you thought that. I could see why you would think it'd be a DQ, but no, Sami Zayn had to win, and it's going to lead to Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable at Money in the Bank, with Chad Gable aligning himself with the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile.
Yes. I like how Daniel said Chad Gable needs to go back to the Shorty G gimmick. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No.
We get a quick interview with the UnHoly Union, and they basically were just talking about how their opponents had zero chance in Scotland behind them.
A little interview with them.
Yeah, a nice little interview with them. So yeah. I didn't mind it.
It was a good little victory interview.
Yeah. All right. So next we get the WWE Women's title match. It's Bayley versus Piper Nivens. This was a good match. I thought it was a good match. Piper Nivens showed what she can do. I like the fact that freaking Chelsea Green, I like that she got sent to the back and then she came back with the mask on, but she had the same outfit on. She had the same outfit on.
Yeah, like that's going to fool Charles Robinson, the ref.
Yeah. But I felt like Piper Nivens gave it her all to Bayley. Unfortunately, when they said that it was Bayley's birthday, I was like, oh my God, are they going to make Bayley lose on her birthday, or are they going to make Piper Nivens lose in her home country?
Yeah, true. But we all know what the scenario was.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So they went with the latter. They made Piper Nivens lose in her home country.
Yeah, which, it's been done before. WWE has made superstars lose, like, in their home state, home country. So this is nothing new.
On their birthday, in front of their friends, family.
Yes, it's nothing new here. It's nothing new here, folks.
Yeah. Well, that's it, because we already talked about the main event. So we're going to end right there. So on a scale from a 1 to a Sean Spears perfect 10, what would you rate tonight's show?
I would rate this show a 7 out of 10. Very good show. Take out the women's matches, and you would have had a really good show here. So to me, Clash at the Castle this year, thumbs up show.
I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, I did enjoy the pay-per-view, but I felt like the women's tag match had a little too many botches in it.
It's going to be memorable for Jade Cargill's botch.
I did like Bayley versus Piper Nivens a lot better than I did the tag match, and stuff. So that's why I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
And the crowd was very energetic as well throughout the whole show. I mean, Cody Rhodes got a fan chant where they're going, Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn ended up getting one, where they were like, Sami Zayn, just singing along, which was cool.
Yeah, definitely. I do think that the international crowds are much better than American crowds. That's for sure.
Oh, 100%. You when they go overseas, they have energy to them. It's like, oh, you're watching a good event. You could feel like the energy there from the crowd and in the arena, and it's like it makes for like a must-see show. Where here in the States, you're like, oh, when you watch Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or a premium live event, they're just silent half the time. They're like, oh, Like, come on, make some noise.
Yeah, that crowd was on fire.
Mhm.
Definitely, I agree. I can't wait to see what the next the next international show would be Money in the Bank.
Yes, in
If it's in
Toronto.
Canada, and that was
In
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah. All right, you got anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
You guys could check me out at my channel down here, Michael101591. I do WWE, Monday Night Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, Premium Live Event reviews, AEW Dynamite, and I also do movie reviews, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K updates, and I upload some old school commercial breaks from time to time. So head on over to my channel, give it a subscribe and have some fun. So, and also Datilla makes a few appearances on my channel as well from time to time. So if you're a fan of Datilla Rangers of Wrestling, you'll see her on my channel from time to time.
You can follow me on Twitter at @Datilla_. I talk all things wrestling, AEW, WWE, TNA. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the occasional Saturdays and Sundays. For all things TNA, make sure you tune into Body Slam every Thursday. And with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching, for the continued support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you can notify whenever I go live or release a new video. And I'll see you guys Monday after Raw. Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.